Hey guys, it's me, Ricky. Um, I'm finally here in Japan, and it's finally settled down, so I'm ready to tell you guys a bit about what's going on. For those of you that don't know, I got accepted into the JET program quite a few months ago now, and I finally arrived after all those months of painstakingly long waits. And so first, I want to explain a little bit about the JET program to those who don't know what it is. The JET program sends native and or just generally fluent speakers of English from different parts of the world, mainly America from my experience, to Japan, different parts of Japan, to be assistant language teachers or ALTs in Japanese English classrooms. So I myself will be an ALT at one main middle school and then 8 elementary schools. And while that sounds like a lot, the elementary schools, I'll probably only be going to each of them like once, maybe twice a month. And so I'll spend most of the time at the middle school. And I am in Kagoshima Prefecture, which is the southernmost part of Kyushu. And it's because it's so far south, it is very tropical, very gorgeous. On the way to my city from the airport, I got to see a lot of palm trees again because I say again because I studied abroad in Miyazaki last year, up until last year, and there was a lot of palm trees there as well, so it's nice. It's really nice to see those again. My city is called Tarumizu. It's directly northeast of Sakurajima, this beautiful volcano. And I know some of you hear volcano, you think, molten lava, Pompeii. No, it's nothing like that. It only shoots out ash, and so there'll be times where instead of like snowing, because it definitely, well, no, from what I've heard, it can snow here, but it sounds pretty rare. But basically, the ash sometimes will come down the same way like snow would come down. It just ashes. But that being said, it's really gorgeous, and I couldn't have asked for a better placement. And so I want to talk a little bit now about what I'll be doing really soon, what's been going on. I first arrived on the 24th, and for the first few days, all the way until the morning of the 27th, I was in Tokyo doing orientation. There was a lot of information, a lot of advice given. It was really enlightening, to say the least, because even though I had been in Japan before, it was as a foreign exchange student, and so there was a lot more freedom, a lot more leeway to make mistakes and learn new things. This time is different because I'll be not only working, but I'll be working as a civil servant of sorts. ALTs count as civil servants on a certain level. And so I will be held to a certain level of responsibility, which I'm very excited about and completely am ready to take this seriously. For those of you who do know me, you're probably thinking mean things. Please hold yourselves back. No, but seriously, I'm very grateful for this opportunity. So absolutely, I intend to appreciate it with every fiber of my being. And so that being said, I want to go a little bit into what I'll be kind of doing, getting the hang of things for the foreseeable future. This weekend, today is actually Saturday, and I'm really happy. Like the first couple days of getting to Tarumizu, I was thrown right into the thick of like being in the office, which I mean, since I don't have anything to do yet, and like I don't know what's going to be happening anytime soon until September when classes actually start. For now, I'm just kind of sitting at my desk trying to look busy, trying to find little things. I've been kind of looking at stuff around the area, getting a better sense of the local culture, things like that. I don't want to just be doing nothing. And so I've been doing that, and yesterday was the last day of having to be in the office for now. It's currently early Saturday morning. It's probably a little after 8, yeah. And later, I'm going with my predecessor, who is still here, which I'm really happy about, because not everybody's predecessor stays till after they themselves arrive. So I'm really lucky because my predecessor is also incredibly nice and incredibly helpful. I've had a lot of questions that she's been kind enough to answer. She's answered a lot of questions that I have not asked, but that I'm really grateful she answered anyway, because if I hadn't asked them myself, I probably would have later, when I would have realized that those were issues that I needed to know about. So I'm really happy that she did that. And she's invited me to do basically some weekend travels. We're going into the main city, Kagoshima City, today to check out some of the city life, check out local parts of the main city that I will be able to take advantage of later on by myself. Not to mention, this gives me an opportunity to get the hang of the local transportation system, because we will be taking a ferry from Tarumizu Port to Kagoshima City. And so I'm really excited about that. I've only been on a ferry one other time, so it's really fun. And after that, later on in the evening, as I mentioned before, there's a volcano called Sakurajima. It's very gorgeous. And tonight, there will be fireworks there. And if they're anything like the fireworks that I remember in Miyazaki, they will probably be amazing, because fireworks that I saw in Miyazaki were out of this world. Way better than any I'd seen back in the States, to be completely honest with you. So I'm really excited, not to mention they'll be shooting off from Sakurajima, so I mean, fireworks at a volcano, it's going to be amazing. And then Sunday, tomorrow, she's going to be taking me, and then we'll also be meeting some other ALTs who've been here for a while, so I get to actually meet them and get to know them as well. And we will be going to some nature spots. There will be like a gorge near a waterfall. We'll be able to do some kind of swimming and things like that. It sounds like it's going to be a major blast, so I'm really excited for that, meeting everyone. So far, that's it. I know next weekend I'm planning on visiting my friends in Miyazaki. I probably want to try and take some photos and maybe capture some videos while I'm there, because I never did really do any vlogging when I was in Miyazaki, even though I told myself I would at the very beginning, and I never did. And I'm really sorry to those who might have looked forward to seeing Miyazaki, because it too was just amazing. But that's why this weekend, or next weekend, I will definitely be trying to take my camera, taking pictures, and possibly vlogging just a little bit for everybody's sake and just for the enjoyment of all, memories for myself as well. But I'm really looking forward to that as well. And then, to wrap things up, this is just a little kind of silly thing that I thought of because I saw it at the local 7-Eleven. Yes, those are a big thing in Japan still. And they're amazingly convenient. But anyway, that's another story. While I was there, though, I saw something, and I thought it was really interesting. I'd never seen it in the States before. So I wanted to kind of do a little trial, a little kind of experience with you all. And so here, if you can see, is Coca-Cola Lemon. I'd never seen this in the States. If this is in the States, please comment on this video and let me know where you've seen it before, because I have never seen it in the States where I was. I'm from Indiana, by the way, and so I really wanted to try this out. So I figure first impression taste testing with you all right now. And so let's try, shall we? It's really good. It's Let me explain it. Like, it doesn't taste lemony in the sense, like, where you'd be worried, like, a little sourness, and it doesn't, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like Coke Zero, I guess? I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know how to explain it. It's really good, though. It's really good. Sorry. Refreshing. Speaking of drinks, there's one drink that I've had already 3 times since getting here, because I used to love drinking it in Miyazaki. The first time I ever had it, I fell in love because it reminded me of the really expensive, really fancy, but really delicious Italian sodas that you can find at Olive Garden. And here, it basically has that same flavor, but here it's super duper cheap. And it's called melon soda, and you can find it in different brands, of course. The one that I didn't find until, like, toward the end of my stay in Miyazaki was Fanta. Like, they had a Fanta melon soda. But then again, they have other, like, interesting flavors of Fanta here, where you wouldn't be able to find them in the western part of the world, at least. And melon soda is just one of my favorite things. And so I got excited to finally be able to have it again, and I've already had it 3 times. But that wraps things up for now, I'd say. Look forward to my next video, and I'll be sure to share more information, more experiences with you all in the near future. So, till then, see you all.